I saw Hugh Grant and I screamed. I was surprised he was human size. The comedian and actor on What She Has Learned at Clown School, showing her Austen co-star Michael Theo around London and the weirdest thing she has done for love. I profile them as they come up. If it's a man about my age, it would normally be Alan Partridge. If it's a man in his 30s, it might be Taskmaster or Veep. If it's a woman, it's harder to tell. Smack the Pony seems to be having a revival among women in their 20s, but it could easily be Bridget Jones and Miranda. It's starting to happen with Austen, too, which seems to be something that families watch together. Yeah, and I couldn't hear it. My dad worked for British Airways and we lived in Sydney when I was growing up. I went to Queenwood, which is apparently very posh, thanks British Airways. I have really, really happy memories of that time. But I picked up an Australian accent and my family really teased me about it. It took me quite a long time to get rid of it. The weird thing is, for a while I was quite good at accents, but the one I couldn't do was Australian. Yes, I did. Michael came to stay with me. He had a list of things he wanted to do. I took him to the Science Museum and we saw the early steam engines. He was very excited by that. I don't know why we went to Clapham Junction, but we did, and he was excited by that. We went round lots of cheese shops. Ben Miller took him to Ardman, which he loved. Michael wanted to see the Tower of London, and I have a friend who is a yeoman warder, a beefeater. His wife is a special needs mum and they live together in the tower. They are massive fans of Michael, so they offered to give him a personal tour. I was like, I have aced this. And he didn't like it. He knew he was supposed to like it. You go on a little conveyor belt past the crown jewels and he was going, why would anyone want to look at this stuff? There's some hilarious pictures of him standing on Anne Boleyn's grave, which is in an area the public is not allowed in. And Michael was really deeply bored and couldn't hide it. It was very funny, he laughs about it now. Before he came over, he said, I'm looking forward to meeting English women because they're gracious and classy. And then he turned up and met us, and at the end he was like, I think I'm going to marry an Australian after all. The first time I met Hugh Grant was on the set of Notting Hill, from which I was cut, but I am on the DVD extras. The third assistant director and I were walking to set and the third AD said, do you know Hugh? And I turned around and there was Hugh Grant. And I screamed. I think it was a size thing. He's not particularly small, but I was surprised he was the size of a human, I suppose. That was pretty uncool.